The range of engines is very modest, only 2 units. 1.2-liter 69 horsepower and a 1.3-liter turbo diesel with a return of 75 horsepower. Both motors are made by Fiat. Gasoline aspirated is well known from small Italian models. It does not differ in dynamics or special efficiency, but it is quite cheap to operate. 1.3 Duratorque, later TDCi, is nothing but a multi-jet. All engines were mated exclusively to a 5-speed manual transmission. Electrical is the only thing that can fail in gasoline engines. Most often we are talking about ignition coils and sensors, crankshaft position and temperature. The 1.3 multi-jet engine sometimes pesters with problems with the EGR and chain tensioner. To avoid trouble with the tensioner, tighter control of the oil level is needed. Too low a level leads to accelerated chain wear. There are even cases of its breakage. But the trouble overtook only irresponsible owners. Before a break occurred, the operation of the engine was accompanied by a strong noise for a long time. Fuel injectors and turbocharger have a decent service life, by the standards of diesel units. Fortunately, the turbo diesel does not have a dual-mass flywheel. Troubles are extremely rare. The body does not rust, and the equipment does not fail. Unless, with age, there are problems with the power steering. However, in most cases, repairs require minimal costs. True, the resuscitation of the front suspension will be a little more burdensome. Replacement of ball bearings separately from the lever is not provided, unlike silent blocks. It is better not to save on new levers since cheap counterparts are not durable. The same applies to not too hardy stabilizer struts. The rear axle is sturdier and the dampers are cheap. The brakes are also not burdensome to operate. The rear drums do not require maintenance for several years. The costs of maintaining a tiny Ford are within reasonable limits. Parts are readily available, and thanks to the Fiat kinship, fairly cheap replacements can be found. In the city, a gasoline engine consumes about 7 to 8 liters per 100 kilometers, and the average consumption lies in the range of 6 to 7 liters. The diesel unit is more economical by 1 to 2 liters. The Ford Ka-2 is an honest car that delivers far more than you might expect. It is ideal for the city, small, agile and above all, simple. Ka is cheap to buy, maintain and does not require frequent repairs. Its only drawback is a very limited choice in the secondary market.